All right, so the next identity I want to talk about is what's called the cofunction identity. So these are cofunction. Now we have things like sine and then cosine. Sine and cosine are going to be cofunctions of each other. We have cosecant and secant. They are cofunctions of each other. And tangent and cotangent are cofunctions of each other. And essentially what that means is, if you look at it through a graphical way, it's just basically each of these graphs are transformations of each other. Well, we've seen in class that we could write sine in terms of cosine and cosine in terms of sine by doing a phase shift. So what this is doing is actually just generalizing and giving you a general formula. We can say sine of pi over 2 minus theta is going to equal cosine. Well, we could rearrange this and say, hey, there's a reflection over, let's say it's on the inside, so it's affecting the x value, so it's going to be a reflection over the y-axis, and then a phase shift of pi over 2, and vice versa with the cosine. So these are really just transformations of sine to turn it into cosine, and transformations of the cosine to turn it into sine. And we've done this before. And the same holds true with secant and cosecant. They're just shifts of each other, shifts and reflections. Same with tangent and cotangent. They're just shifts and reflections. But there's an easier way and another way to actually think about these. These cofunctions, pi over 2 is 90 degrees. And if I take 90 degrees and subtract an angle from it, I'm going to get a complementary angle. So really, if I take my sine and my cosine angles, if they add up to be 90 degrees, they're going to be the same value. And that's what this is really telling us. So I can actually say something like, well, I know sine of 32 degrees is going to equal cosine of what? Well, all I need to do is know, hey, these two angles, when I add them, have to be 90 degrees. They're complementary. So all I have to do is do 90 degrees minus 32 degrees, which is basically what this is telling me to do. And I'm going to get 58 degrees. So sine of 32 degrees is the exact same thing as cosine of 58 degrees by using your cofunction identities. Hi, I'm Mr. Buzzard, and these videos are supplemental instruction for my students. If you found the video enjoyable, make sure you click the like button and click subscribe, as well as the bell for notifications to receive future videos on high school mathematics.